What's going on, guys? I am streaming again. I don't know why I do that kind of stuff, but yeah. Not many people watch me anyway, so. Anyways, I'm gonna play some more Metal Gear Solid 5. What's new, right? So. However, we finally got into some African stuff, which is nice. But before we do Africa, I'm going to close out all the missions that are here in Afghanistan, and there are a few more, like 3 more. So I'm gonna try and do all the side ops in one sitting again, so that'll probably take one session. And then there's only one more story mission here in Afghanistan, so I'll go ahead and do that probably next time. And then after that, we will start in Africa, Zaire, Angola. Although I don't, well, actually it's 1984, so everything's a lot different. A lot of stuff changed in the last 30 years in Africa. So Angola, let's see. Is it still called Angola? I guess it is still called Angola. I thought they changed the name, but I guess I'm wrong. Shows what I know about geography.
There's no doubt about it. Cypher's working on something in Central Africa. There's evidence they've been in contact with private forces operating in the region. We follow that evidence. We should learn what Cypher is after. Diamond Dogs has gotten a lot bigger. Now's the time to take the offensive. Head back to the ACC for your next mission.
You mean the helicopter? Oh yeah, I was gonna take a shower, wasn't I? Because I'm all still bloody from the last campaign. Alright. Time to head out. Alright.
Good job.
Roger.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Good job.
This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Alright.
Boss, I've been meaning to tell you something. Our old friend Zero hasn't been seen in public since you left the States. That was over 10 years ago now. You suspected he was responsible for the accident at your base in the Caribbean. But at that point, Zero was already bedridden. So it never felt right to me that Zero gave the order. Now that I've seen the man Emmerich was working for, I'm sure he didn't. I know that man. He was our old friend's XO. A man without a face. Not one you want to look at anyway. destroyed your base 9 years ago. The unit he commands, XOF, was Cypher's strike force, but he's since split from Zero and used XOF to usurp control over Cypher itself. In other words, the Cypher we're hunting isn't Zero. Beyond Zero is a void that's even darker. Skullface.
That's like that storyline he just laid out. That's about as ridiculous as like what they did in Spider-Man 1 when he thought that it was just that criminal, but then in Spider-Man 3 they're like, no, we thought we caught the guy that killed your uncle, but it wasn't him. It was actually this guy. It was actually the Sandman. Like, really? That's kind of well, it's a trope that isn't overused, but it is a trope, and it's kind of like okay. I don't know. The story feels like Kojima keeps changing his mind, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. Okay, so we have this one, and we have. Whoa, they're way far away from each other. Ah, shit. Okay. Eliminate the armored vehicle unit. Well, let's start. Well, actually, we could. Let's see. So we could start up here and then move down there. Okay. I guess. Yeah, we could do that. I'm gonna try being subtle about destroying the armored vehicle. This time I'm going to use I'm going to use the C4 and be stealthy. Hopefully it's not on the move. If it is, I'll have to call for an RPG and just blow it up like last time. Hopefully it's not on the move, because then you can sneak up on it and just yeah. Northern Kabul. I wonder if Kojima had to get any rights from Afghanistan to make this game. I know he personally didn't have to, but I'm sure someone on Kojima or Konami's staff had to contact someone in Afghanistan, probably a PR person, about like, okay, so we're gonna feature Afghanistan in our game, so this is what we're gonna do. I wonder if that conversation even happened, or if they just were like, fuck it, let's do it, piss off Afghanistan.
Be careful down there, boss.
Although they can kind of because it doesn't take place in modern times. It takes place 31 years ago. So I mean, they have some liberties with what they can do, but I mean, it is still a real place. So you gotta wonder, since it's a real place, well, how would they get by all of this other I don't know, whatever. I'm thinking too much. Okay, so let's make sure which mission is this. Prisoner extraction. Okay. Prisoner extraction from cell block 1138. I wasn't notified. I'll have to clear it. That was a Star Wars line, by the way. I've seen those movies so many times. I have pretty much the entire movie memorized. I don't know if that's sad or good or what. Okay, I'm also gonna listen to some of these tapes because we got quite a few of them now.
PD makes a pretty good partner, huh, boss?
Too early to say.
Yeah. Just seeing him come back makes me real proud.
What breed is he? He's not a husky.
Right. Siberian Husky is a cross between a Spitz-type dog and a wolf.
Yep, I knew
He
that.
might have some wolf blood in him, too. He isn't just smart. He's also shown remarkable judgment. He doesn't do what you want him to, he's just doing what he thinks is right in the situation. And he's steady under fire. Remember, he's no lap dog. You'll learn his strengths, and you'll understand each other soon enough. You'll make one hell of a team.
Awesome. Why'd you take it upon yourself to train him?
Why?
Yeah. When's the last time you heard a wildcat raising a dog?
I have an eye for him. I knew at first glance he'd make the right partner for me. And I figured it was about time he got out into the world.
So you passed him off on me?
There, you see? I knew you liked him.
I don't know about that yet. I still think he's trying to figure me out, too.
I'll spend some more time with him. You'll see how helpful he can be.
What about you?
I prefer to work alone.
Ocelots don't hunt in packs.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, I'm glad you like him. He's really taken to you, too. And to going on your walks. Don't be shy about taking him with you in the future.
I'll think about it.
Somebody's... No. Those guys over there.
You gotta extract him. Subject on board. Please rest to us.
Like I said, I love this John Carpenter type music. It's awesome. Oh shit, is there any diamonds under here? Nope.
extract him.
Please have supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
Nice! I can hold more bullets. Yay! That was awesome. That could have been really bad. Luckily, I'm getting to be a very good shot with this gun.
You gotta extract him.
With D-Dog, you don't really need to interrogate anymore.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Nothing possible about it. There isn't. Love will tear. Oh, that's good. Ooh, she's sexy.
That's the target. Boss, get down. That should enable you to spray those enemies. Okay, subject is in.
Alright, what's the next mission? Eliminate the armored vehicle. So we need to go there and... Okay. So we need to go there next. But I want to check out the rest of this facility first. 6 p.m. Let's listen to more tapes.
It wasn't just Cypher. Back in the Caribbean, every eye in the world was turned on us. A private army, just a bunch of guys with guns, in possession of a nuke. Why wouldn't they be uncomfortable?
And that's why you made sure the inspection happened.
I thought our best move was to prove to the UN through the IAEA that we had no nuke. Of course, I was against us having it in the first place, but that was Snake's decision.
The boss wasn't responsible.
Well, don't get me wrong, I still believed in Snake. I thought I was making the best decision for all of us, that's all. I figured we should get a third party to exonerate us before proof of the nuke did get out. And who better to do that than an organization with international authority?
So the truth is, you took it upon yourself to agree to an inspection arranged by the UN. Only the inspection was a ruse, and Cypher Strike Force XOF showed up instead.
I had no idea that would happen.
Enough bullshit!
Oh, sure, like I could have known. You know, I was just trying to prove our innocence to the world. What's wrong with that?
We're not interested in the excuses you thought up. The truth is objective.
Just see it from my point of view.
You led XOF to the control tower. They seized it, giving them complete control over the base. Moments later, they detonated C4 on the strut legs. Anyone who'd managed to survive was hunted down by the assault force and their choppers.
You can't believe I did that on purpose.
That was the end of Mother Base. But it wasn't the end for you.
How can you... Look, think about it. I lost something too. I built Zeke and it got buried underwater. I am a victim.
That raises the big questions. Why were you the only one spared? You got away without a scratch. Why did Strangelove leave the base on the eve of the inspection? You two were close.
Strangelove?
Then how did you manage to build something that surpasses Zeke in every way? Because you did everything they told you. You're the only one who didn't lose a thing. That is the truth.
I was taken away against my will. Skullface forced me to do his research these past 9 years. He used me. I lost 9 years.
9 years? We all lost 9 years. It wasn't just you.
I suppose blaming me makes you feel better, does it? But who's gonna give me back all the time I lost?
You're not getting anything back. You're not a victim here, Emmerich. You're the perpetrator.
I didn't know anything.
Nobody can back that up.
Yeah, all the evidence is at the bottom of the ocean.
You know the hardest man to break. The type who's fooling himself. That takes time. It's easier to live a convenient lie than a painful truth. Is that the piece you've chosen, Doc?
I'm not lying.
Of course. Just let me check one or two things. On that day you were in the control tower. That's how you got out unscathed. And you escaped on one of their choppers. Only you, right before the base went under.
They had me blindfolded the whole time. I've never been so scared. The whole flight I thought they...
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
kept me going. My comrades, all the way.
And?
There was a plane journey, and then we traveled by road. When they finally took off the blindfold, I was in kind of a warehouse, on the floor. Afghanistan, it was that research lab. I couldn't believe they'd taken me halfway around the world. And soon enough, he came.
Skullface.
He's the one who's really behind that Mother Base attack. He forced me into that research.
What kind of research?
He told me to build a bipedal walking tank for the Soviet Union. Like Peace Walker. A system that could fire an ICBM-class nuclear weapon. That's how the Sahelanthropus project got started.
Sahelanthropus.
Those AI weapons I made in Costa Rica were like toys by comparison. A whole world apart mark from reptilian four-legged crawling and that ridiculous hunched-over bipedal waddling. My design evolved to the dawn of mankind. Sahelanthropus, the first step towards humanity. An upright, bipedal weapon system. Originally, Sahelanthropus was going to be a manned weapons platform. I designed a cockpit in its head, and I planned to fill it with water as a buffering agent.
You gotta extract him.
Computer control. Don't compare me to some amateur. I designed it for human control from the beginning. The problem was miniaturizing the posture control AI. You remember the reptile pod?
The AI that controls your unmanned weapons.
Attaching it externally makes it vulnerable. So this time I wanted it beneath the armor. Meaning I had to make the AI smaller. I got it down to less.
Well, at least I'm going the right way. not just doing this for the fuck of it, which is also fun. I mean,
if I made the head bigger, its body would have to be bigger to support it. Too big to be practical. In the end, human piloting was taken off the table. I tested a remote control system too, but there was the time lag, and I wasn't satisfied with its precision either.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
So next, I went back to trying an AI-only system. To do that, I had the AI pods recovered from Nicaragua. This was a hybrid AI, a combination of Peace Walker's reptile and mammal pods. The only AIs that had ever successfully operated an unmanned nuclear weapon system.
Really? You need some help to get that working. Expert help. Did you work with someone?
I worked alone.
You did that yourself.
That's the thing. The AI didn't pan out in the end either. But I did finally get Sahelanthropus walking by folding over its upper body to lower its center of gravity. The first upright bipedal locomotive weapon system in the history of mankind. I guess technically it falls into the anthropoid ape category.
I don't see the benefit of having it stand taller.
On terrain with significant differences in elevation like Afghanistan, you need a body that's vertically adaptable. That also lets it attack from long range while using mountain ridges for cover. So, making it walk upright was the most important factor in giving it superior height capability. As the name suggests, that was the whole point of Sahelanthropus. But I was being pushed for results. Having the AI mounted externally would have been the fastest way to get it working. I just needed more data so it could maintain its balance. But
You gotta extract him.
he dismissed the idea of AI control and took Sahelanthropus away from me before I could finish it.
But it was walking when it came after you.
That's just it. I don't understand how Skullface got it to move upright without a pilot or an AI. And walking at that speed to do. It's beyond anything I could have imagined. This is like the Wright brothers making it to the moon. I'm just as clueless as you are.
So this Sahelanthropus, where is it now?
I have no idea. All my experiments took place at that cave. I've never seen it anywhere else. Besides, it's still just an incomplete
I'm sorry, boss, but the extraction failed. The support unit just isn't skilled enough. If you want to increase the success rate of Fulton extractions in bad weather, you need to improve the support unit.
Emmerich will remain here at Mother Base for now, but not as a member of Diamond Dogs. I still don't trust him. That work for you? Fine by me. He can't be allowed any contact with staff either. Yeah. A lot of the guys would love some payback for 9 years ago. We still need him alive. But we have to restrict his movements. He can only go where we tell him. And of course, the interrogations will continue. He worked for that skull bastard for nearly a decade. He still has more to tell us. How long are we gonna press him? If our investigation shows he really had nothing to do with the attack, we'll reconsider his place here. But I don't expect that to happen. Remember that water tank-shaped object in Emmerich